Statesman Nation, here with JT Dotson, senior lineman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Appreciate you coming in, JT,
thanks for having me.
For a while. I wanted to try to wrap this whole week under the whole umbrella of Unsung Heroes Week. So we're talking the linemen this week. And guys, unfortunately, you guys just don't get enough props overall. You don't get any stats, so it's hard to put you in the stories and stuff, but... So I wanted to make sure we got you guys on film as much as you enjoy that, I'm sure. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I said, you can blame your dad on this one. He caught me at the end of the game last week. Said, you need to get the lineman in there. I said, yes, you're right. I do need to get the lineman in there. So, yeah, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
All right, man. Well, you having a good week?
Yeah, I'm having a good week.
Good deal.
About to head out tomorrow down to Springfield.
Right.
So.
Well, talk about, I guess, the first few weeks here. You guys have had a wild start to the year. Some great wins at the start. Then Baker was Baker. We don't need to talk about Baker, and then you have Central Methodist. You guys started a little slow. They were building a little momentum, and all of a sudden, second half, you just turned a switch on, and then it was game over. Just talk about the first few weeks and how. Especially you older guys, you upperclassmen, have been able to keep the ship righted?
Well, I guess to start, offensively, since I'm on offense, so right. I really don't know too much what the defense is doing. Sure. But offensively, really, we haven't really been stopped yet.
Right.
It's been more of us stopping ourselves.
Sure.
So I guess us as older guys, we really try and keep it going by encouragement,
sure.
Encouraging the guys that. Like, let's say we have a fumble, picking those guys up, keep on moving.
Right, definitely. And like I said, with you guys in the trenches, health, especially with all of you guys, seniors and starting, health is a serious issue. What do you guys work on, especially as I'm talking? I'm just going to straighten this out. Hopefully that made it better. I had to make it color. Sorry, Statesman Nation, we're fixing this. Close enough. Probably made it worse. How do you stay healthy? Especially you guys are just getting beat up all the time.
Definitely treatment. I ice a lot, especially my knees.
Right.
We actually all wear knee braces to keep us safe.
Sure.
And really just taking care of yourself. I mean, right. Drinking lots of water with lots of fluids.
Sure.
That's really big for us. We play every play.
Right.
Whereas other positions rotate,
so sit out a little bit.
It's big to stay hydrated.
Yeah, definitely. In regards to you guys run the ball all the time, so again, I mean, you guys are going to get hit no matter what. If you're talking about if it's a run play or a pass play, it doesn't matter. But talk about being able to get hit over and over and over. Is there ever a play that you get a little bit of a break, or are you looking forward to that break? Or
I guess in our offense, the break is pass plays.
Sure,
I guess.
Sure.
I mean, it's still physical. You're still delivering a hit, but it's a little less physical than flying up to the Mike linebacker and diving into him. So.
Sure, exactly. So obviously you picked the wrong team to play for with in regards. We only run the ball, 60 sometimes a game.
Oh,
so.
we love it. So.
Yeah, no big deal. I think you guys had a little lineman steak dinner a couple weeks ago. They finally took care of you guys. So I assume that relationship with the backs and the quarterbacks and the specialty players, etc., is really good. I mean, they understand everybody's got a role in the situation, and without a good line, they can't accomplish what they do. What is that relationship like with the linemen? I know you guys are a tight-knit group and all of that, but what's the whole relationship as the entire offensive unit?
Oh, it's really close. I think most of us on offense, if not all of us, I think we're senior starters.
Sure. Right.
So we've all been here together for years. We hang out outside of football.
Yeah, sure.
Really enjoy each other. I guess we go out to dinner anyway, so the dinner wasn't really
not that big of a deal, right?
Well, it was, I guess. It was really good, but we just really enjoy each other. I mean, we never get tired of it.
Right.
It's going to be kind of tough leaving everybody after this season. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. And you guys have switched offensive coordinators since your time here. Talk about Coach Stutz, because we're not going to. I'll give you a chance to describe Coach Hafner in a second, but talk about Coach Stutz and that change and the transition from going from Coach Aaron to Stutz and how that's been. I mean, that's been a while now, but how do you feel like that's gone, and anything in particular that you really like that you guys are doing now?
Well, to start with Coach Stutz,
keep talking. I'm just gonna
he's one of my favorite coaches on the team. He actually recruited me, so that was neat. He was actually the first coach I met up here.
Okay.
I've always enjoyed him. I think what I like most about him is, he's real cool to you, and you're real close with him. But whenever you need to be kind of crawled up into it, he'll rip you pretty good. And
sure.
He holds you accountable, and I really like that out of a coach.
Definitely.
And Coach Bear, which was Coach Aaron Hafner, he was kind of the same way.
Sure.
So I guess really the transition was kind of easy for all of us because you replace a great coach with a great coach. It's not too bad.
Right.
But I guess really offensively didn't change too much.
Sure.
With the transition. So.
Yeah, definitely. All right, man. Well, we've talked about football, and that's always fun. I'm happy, and we're ecstatic you guys are having a great year. But I love talking about the personal stuff. So, again, apologies for the crooked view, but JT's on the screen. That's all that matters. So, but we'll get right into the personal stuff. Nickname.
My aunt called me Boopy in front of an O-line dinner in high school. It's just kind of stuck. Yeah.
What's JT stand for?
John Tyler.
John Tyler. Okay. Are you a junior, or is it just?
No, I'm
okay.
I'm the
I
first
guess
one.
I didn't pay attention to. Yeah. Cool. All right. You kind of talked a little bit about that. Coach Stutz was the guy that recruited you, but talk about why you chose William Penn coming up from Oklahoma. That's a trek.
I actually really liked the offense when I saw it on my recruiting trip. I enjoyed the guys I met. Honestly, that's probably the reason I came here was the guys I met on my recruiting trip that were already here, veterans.
Sure.
They were really great dudes, and I think that's continued throughout my career.
Right.
So it's been a big plus.
Yeah, cool. Here's a question that I alluded to earlier, but describe Coach Hafner in one word.
Father, I guess. Second father, almost.
All right. And since you work with Stutz a little more, describe Coach Stutz in one word.
Crazy uncle.
Crazy uncle. You got the dad and the crazy uncle. Sounds about right. If you were a superhero or if you had superpowers, what would they be?
Spider-Man.
Okay.
For sure.
Cool. Climbing up the walls, or just the fact that you can fly through on
I'd be slinging all over town.
There you go, right. People say you look like?
Ron Weasley from Harry Potter.
There you go.
Just because of the red hair.
Yeah, right. That's about it. I was like, totally different builds, yeah. Favorite food?
Definitely Mexican food.
Okay.
I love Mexican food.
Anything in particular?
Enchiladas.
Enchiladas,
yeah.
Cool. Favorite movie?
Probably Tombstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies too, so very cool. Favorite TV show?
How I Met Your Mother.
Okay.
Definitely.
That's one of my favorite shows. Yeah. We got a lot in common here,
Yeah.
JT. Working. Your goal in football?
National championship, for sure. I take the team goals way before the individual.
Very cool. Very cool. Currently listening to in your iPod, in your car, whatever.
I like country, but
sure.
I also I've been kind of on like a '90s alternative kick lately.
There you go.
So
yeah, a little Green Day maybe,
yeah.
Soundgarden, stuff like that. Sure. All right, if you had $1 million, what would you buy?
A boat and a place on the lake.
Okay. You look like a fisherman.
Yeah. Try to be.
There you go. If you were not playing football, what sport would you like to play?
Baseball.
Okay.
I kind of have a second spot in my heart for baseball.
Sure, definitely. Favorite team?
Cubs fan.
King Cubs.
Yeah.
There you go. So you and Stutz get along there too.
Yeah.
You guys are both Cubs fans. Sure. Cool. Favorite sports hero?
Well, that's tough. I don't even know. I guess I'm a huge Ernie Banks fan, even though he played way before I was alive.
Yeah, right. Sure.
I also really liked, and I know he was a cheater or whatever, but I really liked Sammy Sosa.
Oh, Sammy Sosa. Okay, I thought you were going to say Pete Rose. I'm like, well, Sammy Sosa works too.
Yeah.
Cool. person in history you'd most like to meet and why? Could be famous, could be a family member you never got to meet.
Probably Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash?
Yeah, I love his music. He's
Definitely.
easily my favorite. So.
Definitely. All right. Well, you've been here, 4 years. You've had an opportunity to probably do this many, many times. But sell me on William Penn. How would you, as put on the recruiting hat, sell me to come to William Penn?
I'd definitely start with the brotherhood,
Okay.
Since that's what sold me.
Sure.
Definitely the biggest plus of coming here, especially this year. Our team is as close as it's ever been. I mean, everyone has each other's back.
Right.
I mean, I'd do something for somebody if
Sure.
they needed me, and I know they'd do the same.
Right.
Especially the guys I live with. I know
Yeah.
we're like a second family. We
Sure.
call each other our second family away
Yeah.
from home.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it's good to have that when you guys are coming so far away from home.
yeah,
So very
definitely.
cool. All right. Finally, didn't have it on my list. I meant to ask this, but your major is?
I just switched.
Okay.
I'm going to be secondary education.
Okay.
As well as coaching.
Okay. And what do you plan on teaching in secondary education?
American history.
American history. Very cool. All right. Well, JT, appreciate you sitting down for a few minutes again. Sorry about that video, folks. That's ridiculous. I can't even answer why. Trying to fix that. And, we got a new holder coming, I promise. But anywho, thanks for coming in. Best of luck Saturday night down in Springfield. Check out JT and the guys. They try to go 4-1. We'll go 4-1 against Evangel Saturday night.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.